Morning guys! It is 7 o'clock in the morning and I got up to film this video because I love you guys and I'm deciding to be a responsible YouTuber. So today basically, while I eat the cereal, we're going to talk about my experience going on Japanese TV. Now I was gonna record the show and put clips of it in there for you, but I can't find it anymore because apparently each episode is only up for a certain amount of time, so first of all, because I know this is the part that you guys are the most curious about, the way I got to be on Japanese TV is I go to this international cafe, and at the international cafe, basically there are a lot of people looking for foreigners to do things. The owner of the cafe knows a whole bunch of foreigners, so people often ask him, do you have, you know, such and such a foreigner who can fit such and such a role? And it's not always just TV roles, so yeah, it depends. So I basically went to that cafe and was slightly tipsy and speaking a lot of Japanese and just pera 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 pera, and he just said to me, hey, do you want to be on TV? And I was like, do I want to be on TV? Yeah, and then, yeah, I went on TV. It was a 2-day shooting. One shooting was in an izakaya, or like a, you know, you sit down and you just order. I guess that's every restaurant. No, but like, I don't know how to explain it. Look up izakaya. And we did a gokon, which is a group date, and basically it was 3 guys, 3 girls, and all of us were foreigners. So basically this is a show that shows subcultures within Japan, and I'm hungry. So basically this is a show that showcases subcultures in Japan and shows how they, you know, interact normally, which is why they use the dates, a premise, to like kind of show those interactions in an interesting light. The first one was like a group date. They talked, they got us to, like, you know, talk about things that we like about Japan and blah 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 in a seemingly natural way while we're discussing with the other people who are on the show. So we had topics that we had to hit during our conversations, but otherwise it was pretty much free, and we got to order whatever we want and eat whatever we want, all for free, so that was like a big plus of doing the job. And then the second time we went to a little city, like I think it's right out of Tokyo, or is it in Tokyo? I'm not sure, but anyway, historical-esque city, town thing. We did these little mini dates, so each girl got 2 half-an-hour dates, and you can either stay with the same person or choose to switch to the first date. Everybody chose to switch, not because we didn't like the person, but because we wanted the experience of more than one date. It wasn't serious at all, like we were all friends backstage, and like, yeah, half the things that were said in the show were completely ad-libbed and fake and had nothing to do with our actual relationships. I mean, like, they prompted us to say something. For example, they give each guy 10,000 yen to buy stuff for us on the date, whether that's food or presents or whatever. And so my first date bought me 2 presents right off the bat, which I get to keep, by the way. Like, this is one of them. You know, they gave them money, so of course if they buy me a present, I'm not gonna be suspicious. But anyway, so we're continuing on the date, and you know, they hold up signs at the side to kind of prompt you to say certain things. Like, not the whole time, but just to kind of keep the flow or the image that they're going for. and they hold up a sign and they're like, ask him if he gives presents to any girl, like pretend to be jealous. And I was like, okay, I'll be a jealous bitch, alright, we'll do this. So I'm there like, oh, so do you give presents to every girl that you go on a date with? I mean, the whole thing was framed pretty much, it's not real. But it was fun to do. Backstage was really fun too. They gave us lunch and whatever free again, which is the best part. I had also never been to that city or town or whatever, so it was really nice to get out of Tokyo. And again, that was free too because we got to go, you know, we got to get on a bus. It was a pretty nice experience, and I did get people call me and say, hey, I saw you on TV, which was really cool. Yeah, I definitely do it again. If you're wondering how much it paid, only paid about $100 US, but it was like a 2-day filming, and you know, it's not really like a I'm famous now, pay me. It really wasn't that kind of thing. So anyway, that's all there is today for this video and this kind of short story that I was going to, you know, share my experience with you guys. If you are curious, I will be making a video sometime in the near future about getting into foreign talent agencies and stuff like that. Because I will be going into one towards sometime this month or towards the end of the month. If you don't feel like going and getting discovered at an international cafe, discovered, maybe you might want to look into different companies that exist in Japan. So I will definitely be making both a blog post and a video about that once I do officially get into this agency, so that I can more properly inform you guys about it. So if you enjoyed this video and you want to see that next video or anything else, please subscribe and press the little bell to get notifications, and leave me a comment down below about what you want to do, where you want to go. I'm living my dream here in Japan and trying to experience as many things as possible. What is it that you want to experience? And tell me what you want to see. I mean, what do you want to do? Oh, and press the like button. That's always good too. Oh shit, I forgot my cereal. It's all soggy now, guys. Look. It's all soggy and sad.